Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Patty and this is my handmade lifestyle. I go by Patty Mac Makes everywhere online, and on this YouTube channel we love to celebrate all things analog. So if you love living that analog life in this crazy insane digital world, you're in the right place. Today I am coming to you from my crafting space, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to transform this hot mess into... Isn't that exciting? Okay, but first we have to get this pegboard set up onto that wall. So let's just take a moment and let's have a look at the system and what I bought, and I'll put below what it is and the things you'll need to do this project yourself. This is a pretty easy project, but you'll still need some things. So I'll share all of that with you below, and when we come back, I'll have the pegboard out of its wrapper. All of this mess will have a home, and I'm really excited about it because then I can find my things as I'm working, and it will give me back a lot of this space, because I am working... I shouldn't say it's a small room because it's really a nice sized room, but I'm doing a lot of stuff in here. I'm sewing, I'm knitting, this is also my office, my computer and everything is over here. So I do all my computer work, my videos, everything. Everything that has to do with Patty Mac Makes goes on in this room. So I need it to be better organized and straight, because otherwise the clutter gets overwhelming. And you can see right here, and we'll just turn this like right here, that is my origami craft cart. I love this thing, okay? I bought this last summer of 2018, and I've been using it now for over a year, and I'm telling you, it's awesome. So I can't say enough good about the origami craft cart. It's fabulous, but you can see it's pretty darn full. So now I'm gonna get all of these like sewing essentials, my rotary cutters, my scissors, my needles, my pins, all of these odds and ends, they're going to go up on the wall. So, okay, without further ado, let's take a look at what all I have, and then when we reconvene, we'll be ready to hang. Okay, so don't go anywhere. I want to show you the bits and pieces that will go into the pegboard. So what is unique about shopping in Ikea is that you buy each little thing separately. So there's really not a lot of stuff that's done as a kit. Like if you buy a couch, you know, you're going to get all the cushions and stuff, but any of the furniture or things like that, you buy one piece at a time. So for the pegboard, I had to buy the pegboard itself, which is this. And all of their stuff is in different collections, and I guess the collection identifies the type of style and all of that. So, and I don't speak Swedish, so I'm just gonna say it's Skadis, and this is what that looks like. So this is the pegboard itself, and I bought the separate pieces that I thought I would want to go with it. So I wound up getting a couple of these little shelfy things, 2 of those, and they just have like little hook things on one side that will slip in here. So this is like completely modular, so you can put stuff wherever. And then I got a package of these they're clear plastic containers, and that's what they look like. so you can put stuff in there. I don't know what I'm putting in there. I just kind of want to get it on the wall and look at my pile of mess, and we'll see what goes where. And then you get these hooks, and these, I know I'm putting scissors and some things like that on it. And so everything is in that same collection, Skadis. So you know it's all going to work together because it's all that same collection. So that's the bits and pieces of the pegboard system itself. And to hang, I'm going to use these drywall anchors. I love these things. I used to do everything with anchor bolts is what they call them. And in this house, I have talked before about how crummy my walls are. And the drywall is just, it's old, and the anchor bolts were not grabbing like it should. And I had a heck of a time getting a shelf hung in the craft room. It was in the previous room, which is the smaller room, which is now my bedroom. And then I just rehung it last week. It took me a while to commit. But I just hung it in the crafting room, and it looks beautiful. And I used these, and these were recommended to me by one of the people working in the Home Depot. I have mentioned my Home Depot before. It is an unusually good Home Depot, and these things are awesome. They will hold your stuff. They're not going anywhere, and they're easy enough to remove from the wall. You're going to have a hole. You're going to have to spackle it and fix it. Oh well, that's just part of hanging stuff. You're going to have to make some repairs. But anyway, we're using drywall screws. Yeah, drywall anchors. And to do this project, you're going to need hammer and a Phillips head screwdriver. And these are not even like fancy screwdrivers. I got these in a set from Lidl. So, yay Lidl. Lidl and Ikea. It's like super. We have all this really cool shopping now here in Virginia Beach. So, on the back of this has these little slots for hangers, but this also like sits away from the back of the pegboard itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the anchor bolts, or the anchor, what are they called? The drywall anchors. I'm going to put them where they need to be, and I'm going to leave the screw out and just a little more relief from the wall. And then what I'm going to do is just sit this on top of it, and so it'll just be a process of just sitting it right on top of those, and it'll distribute the weight. And honestly, one would be enough to hold the thing, but you know, I'm going to have different stuff on it, and it may be unbalanced, so I'm going to use two on the back. And then to get the hangers even and everything level, I will use a level, and I'll use a piece of string to get that where I want it, and I'll show you that process. So, okay, the the list of tools that you will need will be below. Let's reconvene in there. I've got the board out of its packaging. I will tell you, the instructions are very sparse. So when you open up your little book, it's 2 pages of instructions in all different languages. In English, the instructions are: as wall materials vary, screws for fixing to wall are not included. For advice on suitable screw systems, contact your local established dealer or local specialized dealer. Okay, this is what we're using. If you use these, you will be safe. So we're going to use these, and I'll show you how I put them in. But the first thing we've got to do is you get the little bar, which is your hanging system. That's not even attached to the pegboard. So we've got to put this on the pegboard, and it comes with this little thing that will go on the front. So you're going to just put that through Give me a second to figure out how to show this to you. We'll be right back. Everything on this is cut so that it will, everything lines up perfectly. So all I'm doing is putting the little front piece through. Yeah, because you're just going to do the screws in the front, and then on the back at the bottom you put these little feet, and that will suspend this off of the wall, and then these you're just going to leave open. Okay, I know that I want it to be kind of up, so I'm just going to eyeball where I want it, which is about right here. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a mark. Just going to use my finger to locate a spot. I can adjust the table to center it. So, I mean, this is like really a low stress project for me to install. I don't have to worry about a whole lot of anything. I do want it to hang level. That's the biggest thing when you're hanging shelving units or putting up a mirror or pictures or anything like that. Having them even, that's your biggest thing, and that's where the level comes in. But let's go ahead and get this first thing. So what you're going to do, it's two parts. So you have this part, and this is going to go into the wall. And let me tell you, this here is sharp, so you can cut yourself easily. So you want to be careful. What we're going to do is we're going to hammer it just a little bit to get it started. See how it's sharp? And then we're going to use the screwdriver, and we're just going to screw it in. See how it's got that? Okay. And this will go on the wall, and then we will put in the screw, which is actually what the pegboard is going to rest on. So this will be in the wall like that, if that makes sense. So see, this part is all going to be in the wall. This will be the flush part of the wall, and then the screw is there, and that's what we're going to have. And you're just turning the screw. It goes right in the wall. That's it. It's in. So there's your piece. And then you take your screw, and when I do the second one, I'll see if I can set up to do a closer view. But you just put it right in, and there it goes. I love this way of hanging stuff. It's secure. So you want to check and make sure that you have enough space off of the wall. I could probably do another couple of cranks, and that'll do it. Okay, now we want to figure out where we want to put the second one, because I want two, so it'll hold it like that. So tie the string to this screw, and then just pull it over, and you get it where you want it to be, and then put your level. Make sure you're in the bubble. I am not in the bubble, so let's bring it up. Now it's in the bubble, and where's my pen? Oh my God. So I know I want that top hole, and then see how I'm going to just put the little sharp end. Tap it in until it's all the way in. And then you take your screwdriver and you do apply some pressure, and you just start putting it into the wall. And see, it's going. And then when it gets to the bigger twist, I mean, it really goes quick. And you're just going to twist it down until it's flush to the wall. And there you have it. And then you take your screw, which is what you're going to hang your piece on, and we're going to put it in. And you don't put it all the way to the wall, because you've got to have some of this that your piece is going to rest on. And each one of these things is rated for quite a bit of weight. So you read on your package, like this is 50 pounds. So each one of these hangers, if you install it correctly like we're doing here, it'll hold 50 pounds. So I've got 2 of them, which will hold 100 pounds. Now that little Ikea pegboard is not going to take 100 pounds, but I know this is secure. There it is. Okay, let's check our level. And we're in the bubble. Let me see. We're in, I don't know if you can see that or not. This is really high-end filmmaking here. Yeah, Peter McKinnon would be like super proud of me. Okay, it's in the bubble. As long as it's in the bubble, if we're in the bubble, we're in good shape. So that's in the bubble. So, okay, it's on the wall. It's as secure as it's going to be. So let's go ahead and get our little odds and ends and start putting them on and see what we've got. And here's what we wind up having. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. So literally everything that was cluttered up here is now organized here. I know exactly what I've got. I know where it is when I'm working. There's no more of this frustration of looking for stuff constantly, trying to find things. It's all right here. And I'm really good if I have a place for things to go, returning it to that space. When you live in a small place like this, that's what it's all about. You have to give all of your stuff a home, and then you have to put it back to where it lives when you're done with it. And that's how you keep things picked up in here. But yeah, there's the pegboard. So what do you think? Is it great or is it great? That's the video for today. Enjoy the beautiful pegboard as it is. I'm already loving it. Everything is clean. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed seeing how I put it together. I hope it helps you. And let me know, are you inspired to do your own IKEA pegboard project? Because you can order all this stuff from their website and they'll bring it right to your door. If you don't have IKEA locally, we have an IKEA store now. It opened in the spring. And I'm thinking about taking you there and just showing you around a little bit. So let me know if that's interesting at all. Okay, so that's it. Make sure that you like the video, share the video, do all the stuff. Tell your friends, have everybody subscribe, have everybody like. It really helps the channel. It helps me, and I appreciate it so much. So, okay, that's it. Until next time, I'll see you around. Bye-bye.